Speaker, for the past 15 years, New Zealand has been slipping slowly, some people would say not so slowly, into economic difficulty. Some might even say headed towards chaos. And this has happened, Mr. Speaker, over that 15 years because both Labor and National have been prepared to compromise any principles they claim to have. What we have seen is a preparedness to write a cheque for whatever demands the latest focus group puts out there. And the worst case of this is probably at the 2005 election when Labor got re-elected, probably thanks to the interest-free loans. That did the trick. This year they're putting up the idea that they're going to take GST off some items of food. Mr. Speaker, this is why New Zealand is in economic difficulty. And I must say that it is not helped by a national government that says we will not touch. These things are sacred. We will not touch the interest-free student loans even when they know it's madness. We will not look at the age of retirement of 65 when they know the big issue that will confront New Zealand over the next 10, 20 years is the clash between the young and the old, as the young start to say we're either leaving this country or we're not prepared to pay for the benefits at the current level. They will not touch working for families. We won't even look at the issue of privatisation, even if it means higher productivity. The fact is, Mr. Speaker, that we as a nation are borrowing $250 million a week, $13 billion a year. We're borrowing for a family of four around about $240 a week. We have had a situation, Mr. Speaker, where over the last 11 years, this country has increased government expenditure out of all proportion to what is reasonable. We've seen a situation where government spending under Labor increased over 9 years by $5,500 in real terms. In 2 years under National, it's increased by $1,500 in real terms, $7,000 per person in real terms, or if one puts it for a family of four, by $525 a week. And we might well ask, Mr. Speaker, what did we as a nation get for this increased spending of $7,000 per person or $525 a week? Do all children receive a decent education as a result of this massive increase in public spending? No. Do most people retire with enough money to live in comfort in this country? No. Does everyone receive health treatment when they need it? Well, I mean, we've increased public expenditure by $7,000 a person, $525 a week for a family and four. Do they get health treatment when they need it? No. Have we eradicated poverty? No, Mr. Speaker. On the very goals, Mr. Speaker, that the welfare state has sought to achieve, no one in this country can genuinely argue that we have succeeded. Even the modern-day proponents of the welfare state, be it National or Labor, the Greens or the Maori Party, can know deep down that it has failed. But they think, Mr. Speaker, they think they have the solution. All we need to do is increase spending. $7,000 extra per person in real terms over 11 years hasn't done it, but maybe 10,000 will. Maybe 10,000 will. The fact is, Mr. Speaker, National and Labor should apologise to the people of this country. They don't really care. The only thing they care about is re-election.
Mr. Speaker. Simon